Hey Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what June has in store for you. So, start here. Ooh, okay. So we have 2 here. And action wanted to fall out in the reverse, but we have action and trust. So we have a 6 and a 5. So being that action fell out in the reverse, I kind of get the feeling this month may be one where you're kind of called to take a pause, right? With trust here, this is kind of you getting ready to take action. And I feel the message here is that June is going to be a month where you're kind of like in your own bubble, kind of observing, getting prepared really to kind of move in a new direction. So of course, you know, we have the full moon here in the action card. So we do have this full moon coming up on the 5th. So that may be a time where, you know, things kind of start picking up for you. Or you could also just be called to kind of, you know, sit at that time. You know, it's different for everybody, but let's see what else wants to come out. So we have here cosmic ancestors, voice your concerns. Okay. So I kind of get the feeling June is going to be a month where you're kind of called to, as it says, you know, voice your concerns, possibly speak out, take action, right? With everything going on in the world. That's a message that makes very much sense. But I also kind of feel that you may get the feeling that your actions or your words aren't being heard. And so it's going to be important for you to trust that, you know, what you're kind of voicing, the things you're doing, and like everything that's going on within you and around you has a purpose, and that, you know, your concerns are being heard. Things are shifting, things are changing, and these actions that you have been taking and are going to take this month are going to kind of open, I feel, you know, gateways and things for things to kind of shift and change. But it's going to be very important for you to, you know, stay trusting, stay open, stay aware, connect with your ancestors, right? Some of you, this may be a time where you're just called to kind of sit and be with your feelings, be with your emotions, connect with your ancestors, kind of learn some of your history, which will then kind of impart a great deal of wisdom on you and shift and change the way that you move and think and act in this world. So it's going to be really important for you in June to just be open, to be receptive, to, you know, be trusting, and to allow these kind of emotions and connections and messages to kind of come in and to, you know, settle into you so that, you know, they can spark a change. They can kind of spark you into action, into moving in a way that is in alignment with your higher self and with, you know, what the divine has in store for you and kind of wants you to do in this lifetime, that kind of thing, right? let's see. Your spirit animal for the month. Okay, so we have horse, freedom. It reads, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited resources of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Yeah, so it looks like June is going to be one where you're kind of like tapping in and tuning into, and kind of get the feeling like a higher version of yourself, kind of connecting to, you know, the divine spirit, whomever, you know, you believe in, pray to, that kind of thing. And it's going to be imperative for you to kind of tap into, I feel, this well of knowledge, this well of love that is kind of being bestowed upon you by, you know, your ancestors, the people around you, right? All that kind of stuff. And to kind of sit in that energy and allow it to kind of propel you in the direction that is kind of meant for you, right? And it's going to be important for you to trust whatever action you're called to take and to move in that way, you know, freely, without fear, trusting, believing, with very much purpose, right? I keep getting drawn back to this action card, and I feel like it's because it came out in the reverse. I'm kind of getting the feeling you may kind of feel like you're going in circles, like things aren't changing, they aren't shifting, the actions you're taking aren't making any moves, or they're you know, they're not doing anything. And so yeah, that's why this trust card here is important. It's going to be important for you to trust that what you're doing, you know, has a purpose and is important, and that, you know, you need to sit and kind of connect with yourself, to ground yourself, to connect with your ancestors, to connect with the divine, and to really kind of voice your concerns and allow yourself to be led, right, by what they're giving to you, the information they're giving you, and trusting that information and trusting yourself to make the right decisions for yourself, for your community, for the world, that kind of thing, right? This is kind of what I'm getting from this. But let's go ahead and see what else wants to come out. Sagittarius, rising sign, June 2020. Sagittarius, sun, rising sign. Alright, so your blessing for the month, we have here happy family. Your challenge for the month, we have all tied up. Your message for the month, we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel. And your lesson for the month, we have cornucopia. Okay. So with your blessing here being happy family, I feel like this month is going to be one where you're going to be really connected with the people around you. I kind of feel like sharing feelings, kind of very much expressive here, being very open, very honest. With the all tied up being your challenge, you may feel kind of conflicted, constricted, maybe kind of holding yourself back, right? With the cosmic ancestors here saying voice your concerns, you may kind of feel the desire to kind of hold back or to not speak up, not to say anything, and to kind of stay where you are, stay put. You may feel very stuck. Like I was saying, you may feel like you're kind of on a hamster wheel, kind of turning, running, getting nowhere. But with your message here being second chakra, Archangel Ariel, it's going to be important for you to kind of muster up, I feel, some courage, but also to connect with your desires, to be creative about, what you're doing and how you're doing it, to be open to kind of shifting your perspective, shifting your pathway, so to speak. And with this cornucopia being the lesson for the month, I feel your lesson here is that it's not very much about the end game. I kind of feel, right? It's not about where it is you're trying to get to, or what it is, you're trying to accomplish. That's important, but it's about, how you feel when you're doing it. How does it make you feel? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? And to really stay focused not on the end game or the end goal or where you're trying to get to, but very much staying focused on the feeling that you're trying to kind of impart, the feeling you're trying to create, the space and the energy that you want within your life and around you, right? Because I feel you may kind of get stuck on how you think things should go or how things should look, and you kind of forget about what's really important or what's really kind of at the root of what it is you're trying to accomplish. Okay, hope that makes sense. But also with this second chakra here as your message, it's really much, take action. Don't be afraid of the things that you want. Don't be afraid to, speak up, to voice your opinion, to kind of say how you're feeling, to do the things you feel called to do, to move in the direction that you want to move in, out of fear or out of believing that, you don't have anything new to say or new to add, right? Because everybody has something that they're, called to kind of do and to bring into this world. So really believe that, and be open to, I also feel, kind of receiving this kind of love, and but also expressing it to others, right? But let's see what else comes out for you. Excuse me, oh my gosh. With this Page of Pentacles being here driving your energy for the month, you may feel a bit disconnected from the environment around you. You may be trying to start to kind of involve yourself in new kind of arenas, new areas, doing new things, trying to kind of get things off the ground. And you may feel a bit out of place, right? Like you don't really have grounding in this kind of what it is you're trying to do. But, you know, this is just the beginning. So it's going to be important for you to just, you know, be open to, I feel, kind of, you know, receiving direction from those around you or those who have a little bit more knowledge in whatever it is you're trying to do, you know, be it work or life or love, whatever it may be. And so for the first week, we have Temperance, the King of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So the first week, you may be experiencing some kind of, I feel, kind of detachment from the world. You may be feeling a little bit hopeless, maybe trying to kind of bring some balance, bring some kind of hope and faith into your space, into your mind. Maybe kind of calling in, you know, your angels or your ancestors, seeking guidance, seeking kind of, you know, like an uplift to kind of uplift your spirits in order to, I kind of feel, so that you can do the same for others, right? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So I kind of feel like this first week, you're kind of really, really focusing on like healing yourself, so that when you kind of do go out into the world, you kind of feel ready and able to kind of do what it is you're trying to do, to accomplish what it is you're trying to accomplish, to speak or to voice whatever it is you're trying to voice. Okay, and so the second week, we have the Page of Swords, the King of the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles. So this second week with the High Priestess here is going to be really important for you to kind of tap into your higher self, to kind of get in tune with your intuition. With this Page of Swords, you may be kind of trying to kind of think of new ideas, right? This could all be with, you know, writing, speaking, right? We do have, you know, 2 Swords court cards. So I feel like the second week, this is you kind of trying to figure out how to kind of ground these ideas, to kind of get them out into the physical world. And so it's going to be important for you to kind of stay in tune with yourself, what you're feeling, what it is you're thinking, what messages are kind of coming to you, right? What ideas are coming to you, and to kind of put them to paper, to kind of ground them, to get them out, right? But I kind of get the feeling the second week, you may not want to kind of express them. This kind of seems like a week where you're trying to just kind of get them together within yourself, get your thoughts together, and to kind of figure out how exactly you want to create this thing or to express this thing, right? And so the third week, we have the Six of Pentacles, Strength, and the Four of Wands. So it looks like the third week, you're going to be kind of going around, I feel, interacting with others, maybe even sharing what it is you've been working on. And so with Strength here, it may be, you know, a tough week for you. It may require a great deal of stamina, a great deal of confidence, but you have it, right? So it's just going to be important for you to tap into that and to really focus on what it is you're trying to bring to the ball game, right? And to keep your energies high, and to make sure that you're connecting with like-minded people, so that they can also, you know, uplift you, and you guys can share and bond and kind of create some momentum, and you can kind of feel comfortable going even further with, you know, whatever it is you're trying to bring about, right? And so the fourth week, we have the Nine of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. I kind of see the fourth week, you're kind of opening up a little bit more, and you're kind of connecting maybe with this Two of Wands, making like networking, connecting with new people, and kind of like getting ready to kind of share and to open up to pass along this knowledge, this these gifts, whatever it is, you know, you're working on this month. And so I kind of feel there may be some times with this Four of Pentacles where you kind of want to retreat, where you kind of want to pull back, also with this Nine of Wands. But I feel, you know, it's going to be important for you to kind of keep going, to push along, and to, you know, just focus on staying grounded, staying connected with yourself and what it is, you know, like your message, what it is you're trying to impart, to pass along, to provide, to give, right, to express, right. I just feel like this month is going to be one that calls for a great deal of focus, that calls for a great deal of kind of strength and perseverance and confidence in yourself, and to kind of just, you know, take it one step at a time, to get the ball rolling so that you kind of feel comfortable, you feel grounded, you feel certain and able to do whatever it is you're trying to do, right, and to really focus on the love that surrounds you, and I feel the love you're trying to impart, right, because it kind of feels like you're kind of just trying to bring balance, to bring love, to kind of bring healing to yourself and to others. So it's going to be important for you to kind of stay focused on that feeling, to not get too kind of turned around or feeling out of place or stuck, or like you don't know enough, or you aren't experienced, or you aren't experienced or you aren't experienced enough in what it is you're trying to do, right? Don't let that hold you back or keep you stuck or complacent, but like just, you know, open yourself up and allow, you know, the knowledge and the wisdom and the messages that are kind of coming to you to kind of flow through you, and just keep going and, right, sharing and expressing and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some crystals for you for the month, see which ones would be most beneficial for you. Oh my. All right. So we have here calcite, calmness, all chakras. Chiastolite, past loved ones, root chakra. Larimar, water, ocean, throat chakra. Tiger's eye, animal, solar plexus chakra. Blue lace agate, communication, throat chakra. And amethyst, intuition, third eye chakra. Okay. Let's pull some advice for you for the month. So we have here, it's time to rise. No matter what's happening in our lives, we always have the potential to rise above it. Rising is one powerful choice away. Rise out of our negative thoughts or our limiting beliefs. Rise out of our comfort zone or our complaints. Rise out of our slump or out of the potato chip bag. Get up and rise. What are you waiting for, darling? Okay, then we have forgiveness heals. Forgive yourself and others. Let go of the old story. Release any guilt and shame. Everyone is doing the best they can. This includes you. Kickstart the healing process by surrendering all the judgment and hurt. Your health and happiness will thank you. Be gentle with yourself. Take your foot off the gas and don't push yourself so hard. If you need to rest, then take a break. The world won't fall apart if you nap. Renew, dear one. You are a treasure. Be gentle with yourself. And you are healing. Healing happens in seasons. It can't be rushed or forced to fit a schedule. So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. Also, sometimes the healing we're focused on isn't the healing that's taking place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one. You are healing. Okay, so let's pull an affirmation for you for the month. All right. So we have here, my heart is open. All right. And the question to ponder, what can I do to open my heart a little bit more today? Who can I show more love to? Okay. And let's finish things off with a postcard from Spirit. Oopsies. Okay. Thank you. All right. So we have here, dearest you, everything is in divine order. Even in chaos, there is order, and we are always in awe of this. For you, though on your human journey, things can get disorganized in your mind and physical reality. You need to get rid of the clutter, whether it be too many stories in your mind, too many what ifs, or fearful thoughts of the past or future. Instead, focus on the now, empty your mind, clean your house, and throw out any object that tells you an uncomfortable story. Discern what you have, sort, purge, clear, and organize. We want you to have space to fill with something better. Spirit loves a vacuum as it gives space for brilliant new energy. Let go of what is not serving you and give order to what remains. See them and know their value. Your soul needs organization in order to keep your connection to us and to spirit free of distractions. You are so adored by so many. We hope you really know that. All right. Well, that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon. Take care of yourself. Peace out.